I gave you my heart.
Hey y'all, it's Vicky and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, I welcome all of you and I hope that you will watch this video in its entirety, and I hope you'll subscribe. Of course, if you've been here before, welcome back. It's been a while since I sat here at my desk and talked to all of you about products I'm loving. So this is a favorites. I have to get situated here in the little viewfinder. My hair is much too long right now. I'm not liking this length on it. So soon I hope I can get it trimmed up. So anyway, I'm going to tell you the lipstick I'm wearing before I forget, because I know to some people this is probably too dark, but I just kind of like it because it kind of brightens me up, I think. This is from ColourPop. This is the Hello Kitty collection. Of course, it's not available, but ColourPop also always recycles products. So this one is called Lock Diary. So that's kind of what it looks like. See? Anyway, I love this. I love ColourPop's formula. To some people they're drying, but I condition my lips really well before I put this on. And then I'm constantly taking it off and conditioning my lips again. I use a lip scrub from different brands. I don't really have a particular one that I love, but anyway, I enjoy ColourPop's formula because it stays on. And a lot of these brands, they won't stay on, or they start looking bad after about an hour. ColourPop doesn't do that to me. So that's one of my favorite colors right now, and just showing you that. Now what I usually put on top after it's dried down for a while is either I've got the ColourPop lip glosses here I could use a NYX butter gloss. It's just whatever I have handy. JeffreeStar's gloss. Pretty much any gloss. I don't like to use the Buxom on top or the ones from Milani on top of a liquid lip, because it kind of makes it start, just looking bad after a while, but these do not do that. And most don't. I think it has to do with the mint formula that's in the Buxoms or something that causes that, and it's also in the ColourPop ones. Okay, I'm going to talk about some skincare favorites that I've been using the past couple of months, and to some of you this probably won't be new. To some of you this might be a little different. But of course, I'm always using my Paula's Choice BHA treatment. That is something I use all the time. Now, I do switch backwards and forth between it and my peel pads from Dr. Dennis, but those two items will probably always be in my collection of skincare products. Okay, as far as Retinol, Curology, I use Curology right now. This is a 0.50. I also have one that is not as strong as this. I kind of switch backwards and forth. I don't go above 0.50. Well, I have thought about going to 0.60 because they mix it the way you want to, and I may back in the fall, but right now I'll stick with this one and then the 0.35 that I have. And then on nights that I choose not to use Retin-A, I go to the ordinary granulated retinoid 2% emulsion. This is white, which is different, but I also like this. And actually I have thought about mixing them together just to see if I would get a peel, but I can use this. If I use this 3 days in a row, I start peeling. So normally I'm doing this every other day, but if I do it 3 days in a row, I get a peel. So it's just whatever's up to you. It's just like I say, I don't go to 1%, never do, never will. I mean, I have before. I never will again, I'll put it that way. That's just too strong for Vicky. Vicky's not going to use anything that strong. Yes, I like to talk to myself in third person every now and then. Okay. Now, a couple of months ago, I introduced you to the Hydrolift Luxe Age Defying formula from Lavie Moisturizer. This one is empty. I went to the bottom of the jar. It is rare I go to the bottom of the jar of anything. Okay, I purchased a new one. And here we go. I'm about halfway. This is by far the best moisturizer I have ever used. I don't think that it's turning back time. I think it is stalling time, if anything, as far as aging. Of course, if I would quit letting my weight fluctuate, I probably wouldn't look so puffy sometimes. But anyway, that's another subject. But this stuff here, it has caused my skin to be, you know, almost to a point that it's oily again. And I'd a whole lot rather for my skin to be oily than ever dry or ever dehydrated. This makes your skin glowy. You know, if you have oily skin, it's probably too much to wear twice a day. But I would compare this. I would put this up against La Mer. The Tatcha moisturizer, the Peony from, and I'm not comparing ingredients, I'm just comparing the outcome. Peony from Drunk Elephant, the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream, the Skin Medica moisturizers that they have that are not real expensive. I can't, of anything I have ever used, and I've used a lot, but I'm not going to say I've used them all because there's so much out there. There's nothing to compare to this. I would recommend this to anybody. And I honestly, you know, I have a hard time of recommending products so much because I know our skin is all different. But I say give this a try. If you don't like it, you don't like it. But give it a try. They have a new reformulated version. I've not tried it yet. I will say they are sending it to me. As you know, the first jar was sent to me. This one I bought. The next jar I have will be one they sent to me to try. Like I say, I would repurchase this as long as the new versions, they've not ruined it. And I hope they've not. Maybe they took into consideration some things I gave them, like toning down the scent was the main thing. I don't mind the scent. I think it smells good. But I know some people don't want the scent. But all I know is give this a try. Yes, it's a lot more than CeraVe or something like that. But it's mid-range, 60 bucks. And I hope that it stays that price. You know, they say that's a discounted price. I hope they never go up to $100. But if they did, I probably would shell it out. I might have to save or do without something, but right now I can't see myself without this moisturizer. Okay, we're going to get off on that. Okay, as far as tranexamic acid, as you know, I use this Dearskin Serum with tranexamic acid 5% for a long time. Well, I'll say a long time. It's a long time for me, 4 or 5 months. There's still a little bit in this, but I learned about Over50Beauty from Lisa D1 and Tammy's Ageless Beauty. So I was looking on her store on Etsy, and she had the Triple C Serum with tranexamic acid. So this is a vitamin C serum with tranexamic acid. Now she doesn't use the L-ascorbic acid. She uses 3 other different kinds of vitamin C. She uses pumpkin extract along with the tranexamic acid. It comes out in a dark color, so if you ever get it, don't be scared of the dark color. Because I was at first, but then I read and then I talked to her some about it, and it's just because of the pumpkin and the formulation of the vitamin C she's using. But it's amazing. I will purchase this one again over this one. Now this one I think has more tranexamic acid, but it's the formulation I like of this. This vitamin C is not as irritating as others. You can use it every day. Now, I'm going to go through it quicker. I'm going to be honest. And it's hard to tell when you're getting to the end of this. You have to kind of shake it and hear it. And I know I'm going to need to reorder soon. But I've been using it twice a day, but I'm going to cut back to once a day. But this stuff is amazing. Over50Beauty Triple C Serum with tranexamic acid. You know, this, along with the combination of this, It's been awesome. I know we're looking at about $77, $80 now. And to some people, I know that's a lot of money, but I just would rather put my money in good skincare than anything else. Okay, this is the Lavie Lumia Multi-Digital Platinum Eye Serum. Now, at first, I wasn't impressed with this, but as time has gone on, I've started to like it better. I don't know that I would purchase it again. I guess we'll see when we get to the end. I still think I like the Estee Lauder better, or just as good, and the Estee Lauder is more easily to me, and I think it would last longer. But this is still good. I'm not saying it's not. It's just that I would have to decide which one I wanted. But then again, when I get to the bottom of it, my wrinkles may be gone. And then I'll say, well, I want this one. But as I go right now, I think it's the same as far as the outcome. Like I said, I'm not comparing ingredients. I'm comparing outcome of what it looks like after you've used it a few times. I do like this. Okay. Now, I think that is all of skincare. Well, I do have the Time Revolution Serum. This is the dupe for the Estee Lauder Advanced Age Repair. I don't know why I keep it in the box. I just do. Let's throw the box out. You get more in this bottle than you do the Estee Lauder. This, to me, is as good as the Estee Lauder. And according to Peony of Penn Smith Skincare, it's actually better. The ingredients are better. So I will continue to repurchase this over the Estee Lauder. Unless I get the Estee Lauder as a free gift or something. For whatever, you know. But this one is great. Love it, love it, love it. It's from Misha, Time Revolution. Of course, all of these will be linked below or on my blog. Either one. Okay, now we'll get on to some makeup products. And some of these products you've seen before, but one of them you haven't. And that's the TooFaced Born This Way Neutrals palette. As I say, I keep them in the box. This is what it looks like. And this is what it looks like here. Now, some people compare this to Naked 3, but it's not comparable to Naked 3. These are more brown, pinky, whereas Naked 3 is more cool tone, and this I think is more warm tone, although I love it. This is Too Faced Best Formula. Of course, next to the peach palette. You know, all the big ones are mattes. The smaller ones are shimmers. You can get a one color look out of this or a multi. I kind of like to move it around, but I've been wearing this a lot. I highly recommend you purchasing it if you need a neutral palette again. I would recommend this over the Naked Urban Decay Naked or Naked Reloaded. I really enjoy the formula, and especially when you compare it, when you use it under this eyeshadow primer. And I mean, I know some people are not that big on eyeshadow primers, but I feel like I need them because my eyelids get oily. This is the P. Louise base. This is number 3. And this works so good underneath this palette and most any palette I got. I will reorder this again when it's time. And if I reorder something, you know, then I like it. But this is one of the best bases I've ever used. And I'm even thinking about ordering a dark color just to use as a one shadow, because I like it that good. And I did order the new e.l.f. ones, the new e.l.f. eye primers, and I'll let you know my thoughts on them. They're like their primer, they're universal primers in the pot. So I'll let you know what I think. I ordered a light one and a dark one, just to see if I can get one shadow look out of the dark one. Okay, this is the Maybelline Cheek Heat. This is in coral something. Coral. Whatever. It's coral. I don't have my glasses on. And I just don't have it. I need a lot over here and I don't have it. But anyway, this I like very good. This is like $5 something at Walmart, $6. I think this is a great liquid blush, cream blush, whatever you want to call it. And for me, it's just a slight color. It's not heavy. It's almost the color of my skin, to be honest. So you can barely see it. So anyway, I do like it. I will buy another color. I probably won't buy all of them, but I might buy one more color of it. They have several, 4, 5, 6, I can't remember. Of course, my other palette I've been loving is my Making Mauves from ColourPop. This one's still available. This is what it looks like, and I know I did a video on it, so you know. And I just love all the shades of this. I can even mix it with this one here, just to liven it up. I like to use this as a base for some of my colorful shadows I got, like the Jaclyn Hill or any of my JeffreeStar palettes. I kind of did a little switcheroo back here, so that's why it's a little different. And I love my little saying here is, always be yourself, unless you can be a flamingo, like a pink flamingo. So I just kind of thought that was neat. I started to buy a pink flamingo, but I didn't. So, not a real one, you know, just one to stand up over here. Okay, this is the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation. I've mentioned this in a car vlog or two. I do love this foundation. I'm afraid that they're not selling it everywhere, so I just know you can get it at Walmart. Now, I did go to a darker color. This is LN4, which is the oldest one I have. I went to M1W, I think. Either color will do. I kind of mix them. The only thing I will tell you I don't like, and I mean, some people this don't bother them, but I don't like the doe foot applicator on foundations. Concealers, they're fine. But foundations, see, because I like to mix, and it's hard to mix. You have to do this, and they won't hardly come out. I would rather for them to put them in a tube. I know why, because they're thick, but put them in a tube. You can make a tube look nice. I know that the packaging is nice on this, but I just rather have it in a tube than to have a doe foot. But that's me. This is the CeraVe Hydrating Sunscreen SPF 30 Sheer Tint. I've been using this quite a bit. Now, some people said that this caused it balled up on them. I haven't had that issue. What's that doing? Oh. Anyway, I haven't had that issue with this. I love it. It's worked great on me. Now, I have ordered a new sunscreen to try, but right now I'm loving this one, and I don't see anything wrong with it. It works great under my, you know, under my makeup and over my Lavie moisturizer. I mean, I've had no issue whatsoever and would highly recommend it. Now, I don't know what vitamin C the people were using, but I use it with this one, have no issue. So it has never balled up on me, to be honest, never. And I'd be honest if it had. Okay, here's a blush I've also been loving. This is from Laura Geller. This is the Blush Plush Peony. This I got at Marshall's. Just a pretty peachy pink. That's what it looks like. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And I think that's all I have here. Of course, this is another favorite that I use all the time, my JeffreeStar Morphe Setting Mist. I love the smell of it. This is probably almost identical, I would say, to the regular Morphe spray. It's just the scent is different. It might be more glowing, I don't know. I think it's about the same though, but this one just has that berry scent that I like. And I think that's it. I'll tell you one more thing. The MAC Fix Plus powder works great underneath a mask, especially if you're hot. You know, I have to wear a mask now all the time at work. So this works great under a mask to keep your makeup from sliding off or the mask picking up. So this I've already hit pan on, so I'll have to buy me a new one soon because I'm using it quite a bit. And it's what I've got on right now over my foundation I used today, which was the Shiseido Sport BB. And I just used it because I need to use it up. I'm going to do a use up video here in a couple weeks or a week and show you some products I'm going to try to use up for the summer. Because I think it's important to use what we have instead of buying all the time. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I say, please click the thumbs up to like this video. And please subscribe if you haven't. And please leave me a comment. Please be respectful. And I hope y'all have a great week. And I will talk to y'all later. Bye.